Okay, if you want to play outside of the chord changes, I'm going to offer you this. Triads are very powerful, foundational musical things. And within a major triad and a minor triad, there is a perfect fourth. Now, this is what I mean. Check this out. Here's B minor. And look at this. The fifth to the octave. And here's B major. And look at this. The fifth to the octave. So both major and minor triads have got that same interval. Now you might be thinking, cool, Greg, that's a great story. I know that already. Why is that so cool? Okay, the thing is, if you vary those perfect fourths to the listener's ear, they can't tell if it's a major chord or a minor chord that you are superimposing, but they just hear something triadic briefly. And so it takes their ear to that new triad. So if you constantly take their ear with series of perfect fourths outside of the key, they hear subconsciously a major triad or a minor triad. Here, now it's here, now it's here. They don't know. And even musicians, unless they sit there and transcribe you like absolute nerds, they won't know either in first listen. They'll just hear something out there, but also they will have something to grab onto. It's not random. You actually have to practice how to make this musical and get your fingers around in these kind of perfect fourths. So first thing might be just saying to yourself, okay, I'm going to imagine, whoa, a series of chords, but I'm focusing on the perfect fourths of those chords in my mind. I know this sounds effing insane. I should, get a job. Check this out. Here's A. Here's F. Here is A flat. Here's D flat. Okay. Look at the fingers. What about... See, what happens is you start to hear these outside sounding chords because I'm suggesting them, but I'm not playing the whole thing. I don't need to. So check this out. I made a bit of sweet, sweet music which I can send to you to practice. So we're in on my bass, yeah? So I'm in. Now I'm gonna go in, play a series of triads, but only suggesting them by using the fifth and octave, yeah? So let's go. I'll try and say it as I play it, but it's tough. So here we go, I'm in. I'm gonna stay in. And now let's go out a bit, slowly. And back in. Let's do it again. I'm suggesting triads. I'm in. I did it again. Let's go in. What about an in triad? So for instance, and then go out. So use the rhythm of the in triads, then go out. Again, let me do that again without singing. See what I'm saying? Now you're used to that. You start to use bigger triads and other fundamental things, like 7th chord arpeggios, for instance. So look. So you see, I implied, I can't remember, D major 7, E flat minor 7, D minor 7, but because I use very strong rhythm, it takes the listener to those different chords. I'll try it again, slow. I'm gonna stay in. Now,